podcast de la crónica de Innsmouth. Vamos a seguir con este jugardo increíble. ¿Dónde lo dejamos ayer? Pues id a verlo si tenéis curiosidad para sea. Vamos allá. Carga el juego. Bololo. Yes. Vale. Habíamos visto cómo el tipo este se iba, pero luego no pasaba nada. Ah, ok. Ah, vale. Ok. Esta nueva. Vale. Interesante. Ajá. Vale, hay que seguirme. Vale, perfecto. Perfecto. Supongo que hay que ser medio rápido, ¿no? Ah, mira tú. Mira vos. Mira vos. Hostia.
Nosy landlubber. Shift ye cargo all. We have some extra baggage to bring aboard.
Hostia, qué duro. Ok. Continuar. Vale, pero entonces, ¿qué hago? Porque es aquí, ¿no? Ah.
Azeroth. After you already be cheating us last month. We be following the rules. If you don't be liking it, find someone else. You'll be the only game in town. So you be taking advantage of us. That won't be lasting forever. For the meanwhile, then, be holding your tongue. Enough pointless banter. Someone could be spying us. Those be the last crates of this load stored aboard, then. Okay, it be settled, then. Be seeing you next week for the rest of the shipment. See you then, you damn fool.
Vale. Vale, vale. ¿Puedo pasar entonces ahora? Es un poco torpe el tipo, ¿no? ¡Ojo!
It must have fallen off while they were loading the boats.
Vale.
Ah, whiskey.
Dado que estará contento.
Completely illegal. It's pitch black in here. The flashlight doesn't seem to work down here. Maybe it's the dampness in the air.
Ok. ¿Y la salida?
What was that? Oof! Ew. It's slimy. Okay, that hurt. Okay, that hurt. Ah!
¿Qué está pasando?
Ow! Hey, I think I found a ladder.
La troleada, ¿eh? Y la ventana y la salida. Un momentito. Bueno. Y la ventana,
The window
mira.
is open, but has bars on it. I can't reach it.
¡Anda! ¡Qué conveniente! ¡Qué conveniente! ¿Cómo? ¿Le está trayendo como si fuera un gatito?
Hey there! Is that what Zadok thinks it is?
Yes, your beloved whiskey. You crave it, right? Perhaps it'll jog your memory.
Zadok's mind feels clearer. What was it you were asking about again? You're here to make fun of poor Zadok, like all the rest?
No, old-timer. I'm just here to listen to the tale of Zadok, which only Zadok himself can tell.
Why, but you are so young. What brings you to such a place as this?
Actually, I'm just passing through. In a few hours, I'll be heading on to Arkham.
Arkham. So many times has Zadok been there in the past. But like the fool Zadok is, Zadok has always let himself be drawn back here. Zadok thought things might be different. But nothing ever changes here. Follow Zadok.
A ver qué tal la historia, hombre, yo me la sé porque me he leído el relato, claro.
Now, come here. Why are you so interested in Zadok's pathetic tale?
I'm most interested in why Innsmouth has become so shunned by the outside world.
Why so shunned? Well, allow Zadok to clue you in, my young friend. Reputation is pretty much just a human construct, and they care very little about such concepts here. But perhaps they care just enough to make sure that people do not come sniffing around. Zadok would like you to see something.
Wait up!
Ah, seguro si teníamos que llevarte unos
Where the
fotos.
devil did you get to? Yikes!
It all began out there. Some kind of infernal gate opened in the depths of the ocean. The Devil Reef. The legends spoke of devils dancing upon the reef when the moon was full. Legends. Mere stories. But with power enough to obsess and to plant those seeds of insanity into the minds of all. Oh, if only we had known the terrible truth that seemed only the absurd superstitions of these ignorant fishermen. We may never know what Captain Obed Mash discovered on his voyages to the South Seas. But whatever it was not mere legends. For his ships returned laden with gold. From that day on, Innsmouth became one of the richest ports in the state. Fish were teeming in amazing abundance. This made Captain Marsh one of the most important figures in the community. But then began his strange behavior. He began raving about the strange deities worshipped amongst the South Sea Islanders, and about how such worship was actually answered, rewarding them with everything they longed for. Many folk, including Zadok's own doomed father, witnessed boats sailing out to the Devil Reef in the dead of night, and returning to dock overflowing with gold, and laden with more fish than could be caught in a 3-day stint at sea. Around this time, people began to disappear. Those who opposed Captain Marsh started to vanish. To blame him for this seemed the obvious judgment. But the townsfolk were blinded by their newfound wealth and looked the other way. So, how does Zadok know this? The night Zadok's father failed to return home, Zadok saw the boats gathering around the Devil Reef. Damn their eyes! Zadok cannot erase their chant from his mind. Ya, Cthulhu Takun Gungli.
Qué mal rollo,
Cthulhu Lai. Wugan Gavdug. Then they threw a large bundle into the sea. Zadok swears that Zadok saw the water's surface break and figures appear that were alike both you and Zadok, but not. If only for their elongated heads and the simian way in which they moved. Zadok is saying nothing more. Zadok has completed Zadok's duty and served the first and second oaths. Zadok will tell nothing of how that fiend navigated his way across the sea, nor of his landing in that cursed city, nor of the fallen crosses, nor of the followers, nor of the tainted blood that now flows in their veins. Zadok will not speak of such. Only the cats of Ulthar speak.
But what?
Zadok will not speak. Zadok will not speak. Only the cats of Ulthar can speak.
Ok.
Why do you choose not to believe? Why?
He's completely insane. I'm glad he's gone. I was scared he brought me here to get rid of me.
Pero nos ha dado la respuesta al tema del faro, ¿verdad? Vale. Pobre Zadok. Pobre maldito y perjudicado Zadok.
Definitely not what I want to do. Too frightening to look at.
Da mucho miedo, en la población de Innsmouth. Cómo aparecen por la plaza y se quedan quietos mirándote. Es como
I
muy
can't get to there
terrorífico.
from here.
Uy. Por aquí sí que debería de poder. Vale.
What does the cat say at midnight?
Esto, nada. Solo un gato de Ulthar sabe hablar.
Nothing. Only a cat of Ulthar can speak.
I knew that the keepers of the key had not forgotten about me. Zadok has lost all hope by now. We have to stop them. We must stop them. The very fate of this world is at stake.
What are you talking about? Why do I only attract the loonies?
Let me start again from the very beginning.
This book is a very ancient text, the Necronomicon.
Aha.
This copy is one of only a few remaining volumes, and all are kept under the strictest of security because of their inherent danger. It is said to have been written by the mad Arabic prophet Abdul al-Hazred in the 8th century, who was witnessed by many to have been devoured in the plain light of day by something unseen. As curator of the Miskatonic University Library, I have access to this copy, but I must warn you, there are those who have lost their minds from a mere glance at certain sections. Al-Hazred wrote of a very different reality from the one we assume to know of, a reality in which mankind in all his works plays an extremely marginal role. Let's just say that I have seen for myself proof of some of the book's contents and that they are not as unbelievable as they may seem. According to the text, it seems that certain entities that we named the Great Old Ones have ruled over this and many other worlds from a time way before mankind had even taken its first step. And now they sleep a deep sleep of death, waiting for the stars to align and for their reawakening. In his house at Relaya, dead Cthulhu lies dreaming, but he is able to communicate with his inhuman worshippers and certain particularly sensitive people through their dreams to bring about the ritual he desires.
Qué chulo.
Human worshippers.
Horrible, pre-human creatures, and probably our original ancestors. Virtually immortal, able to thrive with equal ease in the depths of the sea or upon land. Anthropologists have proposed contact between these creatures and certain South Sea tribes based on the ancient legends of these natives. Way back in the times when underwater volcanic activity raised eons-old sunken islands back to the surface, these creatures delivered up much bounty to the natives, but never the equal of what they asked for in return. Immortality has its price. These hideous creatures were unable to reproduce, so they demanded to mate with humans, spawning half-breed abominations, which at first looked human, but with the passage of years, more and more like their other parent, and who took to the sea once their time arrived.
Obed learned how to contact these beings from an old island shaman. So it was that, with the rites off the Devil Reef, he made first contact with them and began to appease them with human sacrifices. It was around that time that I was inserted into my watchman position here as lighthouse keeper. I was the perfect mold. I could see everything that was going on and not arouse the slightest suspicion. For years, all I did was watch and write. And, the things I have watched. The ancient treasures March received were laundered through his gold refinery, which was only constructed as a front to hide their subnautical origin. But God himself only knows what else went on there behind closed doors. Those that spoke out were hunted down and sacrificed. At first, Obed refused to grant the kind of interactions that they desired. But these things are old, of ancient cunning. They convinced him. And now there are none left in this town with pure human bloodlines intact, apart from poor old Zadok.
And you actually believe these stories? Fishmen marrying humans?
I have seen many strange things, but I have learned to prize apart unsubstantiated rumor with the pliers of rational thought. When I started asking my contacts questions about the fate of my brother, every single one of them provided more and more proof of the truth of these legends. To be honest, I myself was preparing to leave for Innsmouth, but some of my contacts, for obvious reasons I cannot name, convinced me to remain manning my post here at this library due to the vital intelligence it holds. Dare you even imagine how much fear this all fills me with concerning the fate of my dear brother? My contact specifically requested me to contact you, Lord Carter, and they asked me to tell you all of this to prepare you for...
How did I become so famous without noticing it? Who
Long
are these
Carter.
people?
I cannot divulge their identities. That would place both them and myself in mortal danger. Of course, it is vital that you do not breathe a word of what was said here.
And who would I tell? I don't want to get committed to an asylum.
But you are so young. Why have they sent me one so green? This is the night. The stars have aligned. I heard tell that they have recovered all they need for the ritual. A stranger shall deliver everything up unto them. Who would be so foolish as to assist them? You must stop them. Or all these years of preparation will have been for naught.
Todos estos años los debía haber pasado en un manicomio.
I'll do my best.
Keep watch over the key.
Vale, entiendo entonces que la llave es esto, claro. La transcripción, esto debe ser algún tipo de ritual. ¿Verdad? No puedo tocar nada. Oh, vale.
All is ready, yes, ready. Tonight you will be hosting a very special guest. He has what we need. Make sure he sleeps deeply here. See you later tonight. Yes, deeply. Yes.
Ok, entonces supongo que ahora tenemos que ir ahí, ¿verdad? Ahora sí que puedo.
That wouldn't help. That wouldn't help.
A ver si podemos hablar con...
See ya.
Vale.
I hope to see you soon.
Ok. Pues vámonos. Gilman se llama.
Gilman, the owner of this hotel. Cute is the word furthest from my mind. Excuse me, have you seen the bus that was waiting outside?
Good. We'll be back tomorrow.
Oh no! Now what am I supposed to do?
Free Gilman house room for you. Gilman discount. Yes, discount. Beautiful stranger.
Qué mal rollo, ¿eh?
Yes, beautiful.
I don't seem to have much of a choice, and I can't turn down a free lodging for the night. I'll take it.
Bueno, no ha dicho gratis, ha dicho descuento, ¿no? Pero bueno. Manda un logro. Dulces sueños.
That could come in handy.
¿Eh? Me da miedo ir, la verdad.
Locked.
Para
No.
qué tal.
They could be hot on my tail. Locked.
Ah, muy bien.
Could it be full of precious metals?
Vale, ahora podemos usar esto.
No time for that.
Vale, coño, pues abre.
It won't open.
Vale. Y
Some
de
documents
papeleo.
and memos. Nothing of interest. A sturdy desk of masterful craftsmanship. Mr. Marsh didn't take his overcoat with him when he last left. He must have been in a hurry. I don't need it. Mr. Marsh must have...
Vale.
Employees are cataloged alphabetically. So many of the names are obvious fakeries.
A ver.
It won't open. That wouldn't help.
Yo no sé muy bien lo
One
que es.
very expensive model of typewriter.
No sé muy bien qué es lo que estoy buscando.
A beautiful statue of some bizarre creature. I've never seen this particular style before. I don't need it. Creepy. 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 Creepy.
O sea, mirar a ver.
Some documents and memos. Nothing of interest.
A ver, abrir
It
escritorio.
won't open. That wouldn't help.
¿Eh?
Apparently, Mr. Marsh is lazy, and also a lousy shot. A golden lamp. An eyesore, even by my standards. It won't open. I can't. Better not.
Vale, pues no.
Looks like it's been quite a while since the office was last cleaned.
¿Qué hay que hacer, empujar estatua? Ah,
Something happened outside.
vale.
Locked. Locked.
Ha dicho que algo ha pasado fuera, ¿no? Ah. Ok.
It's too dark. I don't have my flashlight.
Este sea el hermano de Armitage. Dios.
Dear God. Looks like he was ripped apart not that long ago.
I'm
The
chained
chains
down.
are solid metal.
You do not look like one of them. Please, save me. Help me.
A ver si podemos.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought I was gonna die.
No cantes Victoria.
Calm down.
Poor John. Ah! They ripped him apart.
John? John Armitage?
Yes, my poor friend John. That's all that remains of him over there.
Pobre.
Damn. Dr. Armitage will not be too happy about this. Tell me everything that happened.
No time for that. We gotta get out of here.
Calm down.
The tiara. The tiara. Time is short.
I told you to calm down. What are you raving about?
My mission here was to spread the word of the Lord, but I stuck my nose in where I shouldn't have. I could not grasp why the town followed that abominated faith of theirs. Those things should not be of our world. Ah!
I hear something. What the hell are those things?
I know what they are. That's why I'm still alive. They wanted to know how I knew. Poor John was not so fortunate. That's all my fault. May God have mercy on my soul.
Tell me everything.
Some time ago, I was approached by the lighthouse keeper, who asked me to join him. But I was reluctant to do so. He told me a fantastic story about an organization of which he was a part, that investigates the evil that lurks behind the veil of our reality.
An organization which only shows its hands in time of dire need.
Interesting.
I think I alienated him when I told him that only Almighty God can defeat pure evil, and that prayer is the sole true weapon of Christian wields. I heard him out, but pride goeth before destruction, and naughtiness before a fall. So I changed my mind, and I went over to the Church of the Order of Dagon to demand some answers. But all I got in reply was a blow to the back of the head. Through the fog of my gaze, I overheard their conversation with horror. I heard tell of a relic capable, when the stars align once again, of awakening something older than mankind, to which these beings are faithful servants.
Do you know what that relic is? Do you know where it is?
Yes. It must be that hideous tiara I saw the priest wearing at the altar I was dragged to. We must find it before all time runs out.
Okay, let's do this.
Ajá. Y así es como la tiara terminó en Newsport.
But which way do we go? Were you conscious when they brought you back here? Do you remember anything that might help us find our way?
I remember the dark. They took the torch from the wall. One of them fell into a pool of water. He cursed in a strange language. I took advantage of the momentary distraction. I tried to fight back, but all it gained me was another blow to the head. From there on, things get a little fuzzy in my memory. They literally dragged me on. I recall seeing blood flow into a stream. I assume it was mine. I recall being dragged down a pitch-black corridor before being chained up next to that other poor soul. Now, we must go, I beg of you. We're gonna...
Yes, but you must remain calm, or else we will never get out of here alive.
Vale, ¿qué es esto? Vale, por aquí vamos. Ah, mira, esto puede ser, ¿verdad? Supongo que es esta. Ah, efectivamente. Vale, este es el charco. Vale, será esto, ¿no?
What's the matter with you?
¿Cómo? ¿Qué cojones? Supongo que se vuelve loco tras un momento. Por aquí. Por aquí. No, creo que esto no es, ¿eh? Ah, pues sí es.
That's the tiara we're after.
Pues ahora, cógela. ¿Algo más por aquí? Vámonos.
What the hell is that thing? Run! Run!
¡Hostia! ¿Qué es eso?
Go!
Go! Go! Here, catch! Get out of here! Ah! Just take it and get the hell out of here!
Ah. Bueno, pues ya sabemos cuál es el destino de Long John. Y este debió de ser el borracho que dicen que apareció en Newsport con la tiara. Entiendo. Entiendo. Perfecto. Pues lo vamos a dejar por aquí, ¿eh? Vamos a dejar la partida por aquí. Está muy interesante. Muy interesante. Y seguiremos en otro momento. ¡Hala! Portaos bien y que la fuerza os acompañe. Vamos a salvar. Guardar. Boloró. Guardar. Perfecto. Hemos guardado, ¿no? Perfecto. ¡Hala! Portaos bien.